Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So let's see here. Let's take this one. Ooh, this is so interesting. We have teach and share, instill, instruct, and educate. This is really, really interesting, actually. The color red could be particularly significant for someone. But teaching and sharing, there's definitely something here that you have learned. Wait a minute. You either have the opportunity here to learn or to teach because you have learned. There's definitely something here about learning, like a lot of energy around that. Maybe even learning with a group of people or with other people. Maybe there's someone here that you look up to or you really enjoy imparting your wisdom, for lack of a better way to say it, I guess. But there is definitely an opportunity here, some way, somehow, for you to learn and to teach because of what you have learned. There could be a leader here and that you look up to, and you're being called to have a similar leadership kind of role. Maybe there's someone here that has a similar calling here as you that you could connect with. Yeah, I just saw 222. There's definitely, this doesn't have to be a message for everybody, but that 222 really confirmed for someone that there is someone here who has a similar calling to you. And communicating with this person, getting to know them, that feels kind of significant. Really trying to, it's hard to describe, but if I didn't say it already, with seeing the 2, 3, 4, trust that everything happens for a reason. You're being called to learn for a reason, to teach for a reason, whatever resonates for you. And I also felt that there could be something here where you are being called to become like an actual teacher. Maybe your calling is teaching, but definitely, follow your intuition and do what you truly do feel called to do. There's something sacred about what you're being called to learn and to share here. And I did see 321, so you're really being called to take advantage of some sort of opportunity to grow and to expand for a reason, especially with seeing 333 really confirming that growth and that expansion. Maybe there's a certain relationship here that you could grow and expand. You can grow together and expand together. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could definitely be a business partner, maybe someone that you look up to. This definitely feels like a mix of career and a spiritual calling. I just saw the Strength card and then the Magician, so those could be significant cards. But now I'm going to shuffle out one major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. I laughed because I saw the bottom of the deck. This is the Chariot. I just saw this card in the first reading that I've recorded today. So, oh geez. Okay, so we got 2 cards that I see here. So I am going to take both of them. Normally I wouldn't for this spread, but hey, if it happens, everything happens for a reason. But yeah, it's interesting on those 2 cards. You can see Jack starting some sort of beginning or walking into some sort of beginning with the Fool here. And then there's Jack again, really in this moon energy, pondering, thinking, 4, 5, 6, 7, pondering, thinking, and contemplating for a reason. If the Chariot card in this position here that could be significant for someone, but like from another reading that I did recently. But it feels like this big beginning that Jack is walking into, or aka you, it really has a lot to do with stepping into the unknown. I did see the High Priestess, so I think there's a lot of learning here around trusting yourself and believing in yourself, and then teaching others how to trust themselves, how to believe in themselves, how to face the darkness, and even face the darkness within themselves. It's like you becoming a light worker and then teaching others how to be light workers. I'm seeing 555. Trust the changes that you're being called to make in your life. Changes that have to do with recognizing your worth and what you deserve more, and protecting yourself from things that you don't deserve. I feel like standing up for yourself is hard and difficult, maybe because there's a lot of unknowns. And I really feel like also learning to be more comfortable with the unknown, you can help others do the same. I'm feeling here that finding a deeper, stronger sense of calm within yourself can really help ease the anxieties of others, because then you can teach others how to do, the same thing. I'm really feeling here that your story is very important. Healing is very important to what you're being called to learn and teach about. I saw 654, trust that everything happens for a reason. This could definitely be a calling kind of reading for someone who wants to be a healer. Reiki could be significant. Me personally, I'm not very familiar with it, but it did come through for someone. But I really feel someone here who's definitely being guided to navigate through something dark and scary spiritually. If you're struggling to trust yourself and to believe in yourself, that's why the universe and your spirit guides want you to communicate with them, because they want you to trust the universe more, if that makes sense. Let me think for a second before I move on if there's anything else that I could get here. Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm going to go ahead and draw out one card from the Magical Dogs Tarot. This has both the Major Arcanas and the Minor Arcanas. And one just flew on the floor. Interesting. We have the Page of Cups. Okay, I really, really love this energy. There is a lot of healing here around your inner child. The part of your inner child that stopped believing, that stopped trusting, that really stopped, daydreaming and being curious. I really feel that something, like healing from something here related to your inner child, healing your own inner child can help other people heal their inner child, even if you're not directly trying to help them. I'm really, really feeling here that you do have the potential to bring people much closer together through having a much stronger and closer relationship with yourself, who you are, your worth, and what you deserve. Being honest with yourself, but also being kind to yourself. No matter how old we get, we're never gonna I don't know how to describe it. Let me think for a second. I'm not sure, but there is a very strong inner child kind of energy here. You have a lot of potential here to teach, but it feels like right now, for some people at least, you're being called to learn right now, and the wisdom that you gain, you're definitely going to be able to do something with it and maybe even make a living off of it. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.